What are you tired of talking about, my friend? What are you tired of saying out loud or in your mind over and over again? Welcome to your Daily Whisper. Kara Bradley here, speaking to myself just as much as I am speaking into this mic. We repeat over and over the same things in our minds. If you went back and looked at your journal a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, you may be saying some of the same things. You may be worried about the same things. When we become more mindful, more conscious, when we take time to settle ourselves, to ground, to find our natural state of spaciousness, we can see very clearly what we're talking about, what we're thinking repetitively. What are you tired of talking about? This popped into my mind this morning as I was thinking of really how far I've come over the last few months, because I had been talking about this bag full of ailments that I had been feeling for the last 5 years. The lack of sleep, the fatigue, weight gain, the aches and pains, the insecurity, the doubt. I had been just reiterating it in my mind over and over and over again. I got tired of talking about how bad I felt physically about 6 months ago and started to really take action. Oftentimes, it needs to come to that point where you are just fed up and tired of thinking the same thoughts, of doing the same things, of expecting different results from the same actions, right? The definition of insanity, as we know. So for today, I simply want to pose that question to you. What are you tired of talking about? When you can finally admit it to yourself, it is that pivot point. It is a pivot point where you, your higher self, your soul, you all have a conversation to say enough. Let's go. And then it's simple daily action. Then the emotion is put to the side. And you simply take consistent action. But we often have to get to that place where we are tired of talking about it. I'm reminded of a client I had for years, a lovely woman who had a lot of fear. And she had a lot of fear of heights. Fear of heights to the point where she had a hard time going up and down stairs. Very, very real. And one day she said to me, in a whisper, I love the whispers, you know, I'm tired of talking about the stairs. Wow. I've never forgotten it. And I was reminded of her this morning when I realized, my gosh, if we could get to the point where we can admit to ourselves, I'm tired of talking about, fill in the blank. So your simple assignment today, if you're willing to accept it, is to write down one, maybe two things, keep it small, that you are tired of talking about. And write it down. I am tired of talking about this. And it could be physical. It could be something personal, a relationship, your job, how you treat somebody, how you feel treated. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to tell you what to say. But recognize that admitting it, writing it down, is the first step. Because what happens from there is that you will start to catch yourself in those repetitive thought patterns. You will start to catch yourself over and over all day long in how you speak to yourself, in what you think, in how you blame, in how you judge, in how you avoid, in how you ignore, in how you push away. You will start to notice. And simply what you can continue to say to yourself is, nope, I'm not talking about this anymore because I'm tired of talking about it. From there, my sister, the space opens where you know the action that is needed. That's it. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You already know. This is a conversation for you to have with you, your deeper self, your higher self, your soul. What are you tired of talking about? And I will tell you, for me right now, on this day, what I am tired of talking about is how I play small. I'm so tired of talking about it. I've been talking about it for decades. How I play small. I know it. I know it. So that is my confession to you today. All you need to do for you is to confess to yourself. Confess to yourself what you're tired of talking about. And let the games begin. Because they will. Oh, I can't wait to hear.